What's going on, guys? We're back. We got Jaxon on the pod.
What's up?
We're talking about Jaxon's recent success in the game. We're talking about his origin story. We're talking about the specifics of why people like card effects and why pendulums suck, even if you're new here. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Let us know below and enjoy the episode.
Yeah, enjoy.
Welcome back to the TDE pod. Very special episode here. We got the one and only Yahon, the child of prophecy.
Woohoo.
Jaxon has joined the pod. Viewers of the channel will know Jaxon from Matt's Yes. Not the current one. By the time this comes out, Stefan is the reigning champion.
Yeah.
But the previous champion of Matt's Yes with your first ever Matt's Yes win.
First Matt's Yes win.
How many attempts? Like 5?
5 or 4.
4 or 5? Okay, yeah. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You are now in the esteemed few
Yeah.
who hold the honor of winning a Matt's Yes. You just have to catch up to me, Matt. Jackson, big fan of the pod,
Hell
right? Yeah. Since day one, really.
Pretty much.
Yeah, been along for the ride. So welcome. Happy to have you here.
It's a pleasure.
We usually start off, as you know, with our weeks in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
But you've been on a historic run.
I've been on a streak, that's for sure.
So tell us about it. How long ago did the streak start?
So
where did it end?
As of Sunday last week,
Okay.
started off going XO, 5
Okay.
rounds.
Yeah.
Won that. Then Monday was a relaxed day.
Okay.
We went
Rest
to the Southside Locals on Tuesday.
Okay.
3-0'd there.
Nice.
That was some good stuff.
Yeah,
Then-
you and Andre too of TDE both went 3-0 there. I
Really?
think he did as well. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't, because I remember it was beside me at table one was Blitzkrieg Ryziel versus like Mitsurugi.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you went 3-0 though, or maybe it was the week before. Anyways, go on.
Yeah. So Wednesday I went to the newer one.
Yes, so there's a new locals in our city.
Yeah.
Where there's always been 3,
Yes.
but one is like not worth talking about
No.
because they have some sketchy business practices and if you've ever got a chance to read their reviews, scathing, bro.
I know.
And there's
I've seen a
hundreds of
few,
them.
I know.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, but there's a new one in our city. So you guys, was this the first time they hosted locals?
I think it was technically the second.
Okay.
But the first time they hosted it, it's like they posted about it the day of at
Okay.
like 4:00 when it started at 6.
Yeah.
So nobody went to that one. But technically the first one they properly hosted.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was smaller. I think there was only 6 of us in
Okay.
total.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So
It's kind of in like, it's really funny. It's in like the awkward in between geographically of the south side locals and the north side locals.
yeah.
It's like right in the middle where it's like a little bit inconvenient to people who frequent either of those. But I'll definitely check it out eventually. I just haven't got to it yet.
It's also in the interesting part of the city where it's harder to park,
Yes, there's no parking there.
which is so rough. I had to walk, I think, like 2 blocks.
That sucks. And it's a
So-
little, sometimes some of those places would be a little sketchy to leave your car.
I know.
It's
Yeah.
not so bad there. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be not as bad maybe as the north side locals, which is moving.
Yeah.
So they're getting a new building and they're going to be out of commission for a couple weeks at least.
I think they said mid-August they'd be back up and running.
Okay. So,
So
yeah,
like 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks. That sucks, dude. That's a lot
But
of...
that has turned into like a 20-minute drive for me to now a 40-minute drive.
Oh, really? You might be the one of the few guys who it actually gets worse for.
I think I'm the only one that it gets
Yeah.
worse for.
Everyone else is celebrating.
I
Dude. That sucks. Oh, well. Well, now you know how I feel.
Yeah.
Because everywhere is a 40-minute drive. for me.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's rough.
Anyway, so you went to that Wednesday locals.
That was Wednesday. 3-0'd there.
Wow.
Then we came Matt's on
Thursday.
Thursday.
3-0 there.
3-0 there.
Wow.
And then I went to Friday.
Yeah.
Wait, this was this week. Yeah, I did go to Friday.
Okay.
I went 3-0 there as well.
Okay, wow.
Oh, yeah. Right?
Yeah, this would have been last week.
Yeah,
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 last
yeah.
Friday. Yes. Yeah.
So I went 3-0 that Friday.
Yeah, I got the text like the streak continues or whatever. Or maybe
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
this
yeah.
week.
No,
yeah.
that was, I think that was this week.
Yeah. Okay, so then Because all you're talking about this was...
Because this was this Friday.
Uh-huh. So, no, then. The streak started at Matt CS last week. 2 weeks ago, the Matt CS.
Yes.
You 3-0.
Yeah.
Then you go to Friday locals 3-0. Sunday 5-0.
Yep.
Tuesday, Wednesday, both 3-0s. Then Matt CS.
Then the current Matt CS will
be up
out
yesterday.
By this point.
Yeah.
That one I lost to Raid.
Yes.
Who killed the streak of, I think it was like 21 games or something like that. Undefeated.
Crazy. Yeah, dude, I love that. Holy fuck, that's sick.
Oh.
And you're playing Cool Tune.
Yeah.
You're playing like what you could call like pure.
Yes.
So
it's
just
more pure than
like Cool Tune cards and hand traps, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are some iterations at our locals where it's like
Chess.
the new angelic-y stuff.
Yeah.
But I tried that.
Wasn't your jam?
Wasn't the biggest fan.
Yeah.
It was very like, it felt so resource heavy for not a lot.
Yes. It takes up a lot of space, especially in an extra deck that's like pretty utility.
Yeah.
Where like you have access to a lot of like interesting cards, especially like in-engine cards too.
Yeah, I think it was like 6 extra deck cards you needed.
Yeah, you needed like 2 knights, a pawn, king, and a rook, right?
Rook and a Chaos Angel
and
the glitch, the new Synchro 8.
Oh yeah.
Because that was the bridge.
Interesting. Yeah, that seems pretty.
That's resource heavy.
Yeah, but and then the most you get out of it is like a burn for 1,000, and you only can do that 5 times anyways. Yeah. So I like the chess cards. We talked about it. I think Raid and I talked about it last time.
Yeah.
I really like the chess cards. I was playtesting with Andre, who picked up Blitzclick, and he was playing chess in that, and it was like fine. I think when you open like E4, or like if you go first and open the field spell, like you're cooking, sure. But then like, yeah, to your point, they don't do much, especially into Rolad, where it's like, yo, Rolad branded, maybe they do 5 effects, like in that if they open well.
Yeah.
But in pure Rolad, it's like by the time they get to a banish to like get rid of the king forever, they didn't need to use 5 effects.
Yeah, but it's like not this Sunday, but the previous Sunday, where the streak was still going. I had played the guy that was on Angelic Cool Tune.
Yeah.
He E4'd me 2 out of the 3 games.
Yeah.
I broke it in like 3 effects.
Yeah.
It's like it's so little resources, and I've clogged up his extra monster zone.
Yeah.
He has a field spell that's practically useless.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it doesn't do much in my opinion.
Yeah, I think when it first dropped, it was like, oh wow, this is oppressive. And I think when you resolve everything, it's fun because like you might go into agents, you might get a level 2 token, you might make a Chaos Angel, which insulates all your Cool Tune synchros, and that's cool.
Yeah,
but is it necessary?
No,
I don't think so.
Slightly.
But I think it is one of those things where it's like, I guess technically speaking, it gives the deck a higher ceiling.
Yeah, 100%.
You just sacrifice your consistency.
Yeah. So even with it, like there's very few cards that enable it. You can't use the quick play. You can't use KTS.
Right.
It locks you. Can't use Q. And you can't use the field spell either. So you specifically have to open up with a Rotary and 2 level 3s in your hand to get to the combo.
Oh, okay.
So
it's not ideal.
Yeah.
Look, I always say it. I've said it on this podcast a million times. Power level is consistency times ceiling.
Yes.
And usually, in most cases, you have to sacrifice one to up the other. And in doing so, it's very thin margins we're talking where the power level actually increases.
Yeah.
Because I think some people look at the power of a deck as the ceiling. And I think that's just an inherently wrong way to look at it.
100%.
Because, yes, if you go full uninterrupted combo, you're going to win. But, like, what decks can't say that? You know what I mean? So
I think the Power Patron is a great example of that. Like, they have an extremely, like, high ceiling.
Yeah.
But their floor is also so high. So if they get stopped at all...
Are you low or high?
Like, it's high. They can't end on a half board.
Oh,
Otherwise,
okay,
they immediately lose.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they have to
They
reach that
have-
full
yes.
board. Okay, I got you.
Because otherwise they're ending on literally maybe one counter trap.
Yeah, a guy.
Yeah, and that's like, okay.
Yeah, that's very true. I personally like hate decks like that are like go full or this is why I'm not playing Roulette as Amina.
Yeah.
Because it's like this is very cool. But it's like it's the fucking malice thing of like this is a 15-step combo and I don't really want to find a Reproducus.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna not play this. I already have the branded cards.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So I guess you've been on this crazy streak. It ended at Matt's yes when Raid got you. Then you picked it right back up
Yep.
the following Friday by winning again.
And then,
So
yeah.
then because you've won so many tournaments in the last little bit, you've been subject to the tournament pack.
I've only gotten one, and that was from the last Friday.
That's when it released?
That's when Common Box got theirs.
Oh my god. And the other stores didn't have them
Other
yet.
stores hadn't had them.
Dude, that is unfortunate.
I know.
That is super unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because I was going to be like, how have your polls been? But you've only had the one.
One Ghost Ogre.
Dang, dude. It's not an alt art even, is it?
It is the alt art.
Okay, well that's cool. I
But
guess.
it's like the alt art that got reprinted in the rarity set.
Yeah, I have those. But
Yeah.
I guess that's
It's better than nothing.
yeah.
You know?
Are you gonna sell it or are you gonna keep it?
I think I'm gonna keep it just because it's like
Your
the
first one?
pulled
Yeah.
Because like also it was the first one at Common Box ever opened.
Oh shit, there you go.
So-
wow, no one can ever take that away from
No.
you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's sick.
I think Gordon was even there and all.
Wow. Wow, did you take a photo? That's sick. So where does this journey start for you? Because we know where you're at now.
Yeah.
You're at the top of your game, which is a good feeling. I was gonna say like at the beginning of this year, I felt similar. I wasn't winning as much, but I was winning. This was like full power Draco Tail
Yeah.
right before the WoW Baz stuff, and I was cooking.
Yeah.
And it's the best fucking feeling in the
know.
world, man. Showing up to a tourney and just being like, "Yo, it's not even about me losing. Like these guys have to beat me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I showed up and like, yeah, okay, well, let's have some fun. It's like, yo, these guys, they're trying to beat me. Like
Yeah.
I'm top dog. You know, that's the best. But, yeah, where does this whole journey start for you?
So it would be back in grade 6. I don't even.
So that was like
remember
what,
how old
3
I-
years ago for you?
No, that would have been 7 years ago. That would
Wow.
have been 12.
Okay. Wow, this
I
guy's
re-
so fucking
I
young.
know.
That's crazy.
I read we were doing our PATs.
Okay.
When those were still a thing.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I go to the bookshelf and I pull out a 3-in-1 collection of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga from
Okay.
the original Battle City arc.
Wow. Just out of the blue.
Out of the blue, I'm like, I need something to read. I'm bored. I'm sitting here
Okay.
for 3 hours after.
Was it
I'm
like
done.
Shonen Jump or was it the straight like Yu-Gi-Oh?
It was like the it was the 3-in-1 original manga thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So I read that for the first time.
Yeah.
Went to I think it was still Chapters at the time or
Yeah.
Indigo,
Yeah.
and then I bought like the next few up to that,
Wow.
and just
So what was it about that first one that like hooked you?
it was just like the monsters and how cool they were to just summon out from a card.
That's sick. That's very cool.
So went through a couple books. Then I watched the show completely.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then, watched that.
Yeah.
And then I think I kind of like slowed down a little bit till grade 10.
Okay.
So I would have been
So did you ever have cards of your own?
not till grade 10.
Okay. So wow. You
Yeah.
read the manga, you watched the show,
Yeah.
but you were never like, I gotta own these bad boys.
Yeah.
So how did it come to that?
I watched a couple videos on YouTube. I think it was like Team Samurai or something like
Okay,
that.
wow.
I went to one of our smaller local card shops and
Yeah.
and they happened to have a Millennium pack, the Millennium tins,
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah.
one with the ash in it. I think it was 22.
Yes, yeah, that sounds right.
So I bought that. This was after one of my finals.
Yeah.
So I walked back to the school to wait for the bus. I open it. I'm like, okay, these pretty cool cards. First pack, I get like the ash
Yeah.
that I knew was like crazy expensive at the time.
Oh shit, yeah.
So I'm like, yo, this is so cool.
Like the Ultra, right? The
It was a prismatic secret,
alt art or the original?
the original art.
Oh shit, that's cool.
And I'm like, these cards are so cool. And just slowly but surely, I kept buying packs and packs and packs.
So were you playing with anyone at this point?
No.
No.
This was like,
and there was no one else like in your circle that was like watching.
No,
wow.
This was just me.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Because obviously way before your time, when it first came out and the show aired and stuff, it was like
Yu-Gi-Oh! Fever.
I'm trying to compare it to something that you could, like Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
When Pokemon Go first came out, it was like everyone was doing it. Doesn't matter who you were.
Yeah.
Everyone, and even if you weren't playing it, it was such a big thing that you were aware of it, or like it affected you somehow. Like there was a crowd of people when you were trying to get somewhere, or like, what the fuck's going on over there? Oh, there's a Charizard. You know?
You're doing a raid.
Yeah, it was kind of like that, where it was like, it was the new big thing, and then the cards came out, and it was like everybody needed to have them because everyone at school had them. Yeah. And like, yo, what are you doing if you don't have Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Whereas like nowadays, everything is so niche, because like everything is everywhere all at once, that it's hard to be the main. Like Pokemon is the only thing that's really like everybody knows what Pokemon is. Whereas Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of faded from the spotlight there, but there was a point in time. So I can't imagine ever like, but it's funny though, since then, like, so I played in like school, because everyone had cards. We couldn't even read them really, and we didn't know what they meant. So we just played the way we saw it on the show.
Yeah.
But it was never about reading the card and like understanding the game. It was just like, yo, I got this guy. I remember in the show he does this, so this happens and I win. And be like, oh, okay, whatever. But then it wasn't until like junior high where like I started playing. We were like playing for real and like reading the manuals that came with the structure decks and be like,
understanding.
Oh, that's a chain link. Yeah. Like we didn't know what chain links were. So like when chain links first came out, which is like funny to say because it's just how the game works now.
Yeah.
But there was a point in time where like chain links didn't exist. And it was like the turn player got to go and you could respond with a trap card, but there was no way to like, you wouldn't be like chain 1, chain 2. It's just like, I do this, you do that. If something else happened, that was like crazy.
Yeah.
So there was no need to like, but anyways, I remember reading like the manual when like chain links came out and it was like, and a bunch of cards they released at this time would be like, if a chain link of this or that has occurred, you can do this. So like the effect triggers were like, if it's chain link 3 or higher. So imagine like Zolin, right?
Yeah.
Where like everyone's like, oh, this card's crazy because like the way it interacts is like so strange. But there was a whole era of cards that came out at this time that were trying to capitalize on it like that. But they were so bad because the game was still slow. Yeah. So there's a card called like Combo Fighter. And before me and my friends knew what chain links were, it said if a chain link 2 has occurred this turn, this card attacks twice. Because we didn't know the first half of what that meant. It just meant Combo Fighter attack twice. So my buddy would just beat my ass with Combo Fighter. And I'd be like, well, we're pretty sure chain link 2, like a lot of things happened in the main phase. So he must be using it right. And then when we found out, I was like, yo, you're cheating.
It's almost like the stack with Magic, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And chain links are like very crucial, I think, now to understanding how a game plays out.
Oh, 100%.
You couldn't play without it, right? But yeah, it wasn't until like after that. So it was always like community based. I played on the playground. I played with my friends in junior high. And when I didn't have someone to play with, I didn't play. And then it wasn't until like after high school where I was like, it'd be fun to play Yu-Gi-Oh again. But I still had friends that played, like Chad.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like way after that that it was like, yo, I started playing online by myself. And then be like, yo, do you guys still play? And they're like, yeah, dude, we do. And then, that's kind of how TDE came about. But there was like eras of like no one played, we all played. One of us played, tried to get the rest in, they wouldn't play, then everyone else started playing kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you just played, like your whole journey up until you said grade 10 was solo.
Yeah.
You read the thing, you liked it, you watched the show.
Yeah, that was
then you finally got cards. So when did you actually like play for the first time?
I think the first locals I properly attended was the Info Premier.
What the fuck? Okay, so did you play like with your buddies before?
No. I played online and then on a simulator practicing combos.
You play like Master Duel?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Because I'm sure I would have seen you at the info premiere because that was a
Yeah.
big event. I want to say that was
I was like one of 2 people on Ubel at the time.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, dude, that's crazy. Contextually, like, because I think that's the second set that came out when I got back into the game after like a decade away.
Yeah.
Because was that right after Legacy of Destruction?
Yeah, it was.
Yes. Okay, so that was like the first sneak peek I attended in however long. I want to say at that time I was still playing Ice Barrier. I don't think I'd switched to voiceless yet.
Oh yeah.
One of the two. That's insane. So that was your first locals?
That was my first locals.
Wow. So you've gone from I want to say that's like 10 sets ago.
Yeah.
Main sets anyways. And now you've won 4 tournaments in a row. That's pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
That's a big come up. Like I think a lot of TDE has been playing during that window and obviously longer from before.
Yeah.
And could not say the same. So that's pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
So info starts. You're
Yep.
playing Ubel. So was that something you'd picked up from Master Duel or Sims or?
No, this was just like I was watching GX at the time,
Okay.
and I saw Samsara D Lotus
Yeah.
and Spirit of Ubel get printed in Phantom
Okay.
Revenge or something. I think it was Phantom.
Yeah.
Phantom Nightmare. That was what it
Phantom
was.
Nightmare. Yeah.
And I'm like, I kind of want to play these cards.
Dang.
I pick up everything. I even have 3 Ubel the Loving Defenders. The
That's
really
crazy.
bad
Yeah,
fusion
yeah.
monster.
It looks sick though. That's the cover card, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be the cover card.
Yeah. Crazy.
And then Legacy Destruction rolls around.
Yeah.
Nightmare Throne, Gruesome Grave Squirmer.
Yep.
Broken cards. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I kind of need these.
Dang.
And then after that came the Battles of Legends set with the Phantom.
With the Phantom, yeah.
I'm like, I bought 2 of them on release.
Wow.
I paid like $80 each for them.
Dang, dude. And that's your first deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so then how do you end up playing Runic Stun?
So after Ubel got butchered.
Yeah. That's thanks to Team Sam.
Butchered.
Yeah.
I was looking for a cheaper deck.
Yes, would make sense.
And at the time I saw the Runic cards. I'm like, I like these cards. They're cool as hell. They're quick plays. They draw. I'm
Okay.
like, what meshes well together with them? Scroll through online. Oh, this is pretty good against Snake Eyes. I see.
Okay.
So at the time, Snake Eyes was still
Yeah,
the
because
deck
at
to beat.
that point it was like Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith,
Yeah,
almost
Azamina.
getting into Azamina. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's
This
crazy.
was right before Rhoda,
Okay, yeah,
right? Rhoda, the Rage of the Abyss. Yeah,
yeah, because Rhoda had Fua,
Fua, Azamina stuff.
Fiendsmith had Lacrima.
It had Lacrima.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which really catapulted
Yeah.
the Fiendsmith strategy for sure. Yeah, okay. So you needed and by then Ubel had been hit. Phantom to 1,
Phantom to 1.
Nightmare Throne. No,
that was the
Spirit Gates to 1.
I think Dark Begging Beast and Spirit Gates went to 2.
2. Okay.
2 each. And I'm like, okay, well, Phantom to 1 kind of killed the deck. That
Yeah.
was a start. That was your extender and your end board,
Yes.
which sucks so bad.
Yeah. That card's broken though.
I've tried to make the deck work so many times.
Yeah,
One
that's
Phantom
unfortunate.
just sucks.
Yeah. It's upsetting because like, well, the thing about Ubel is the effect is broken.
Yeah.
That you have to attack and you get the damage. It's the Makanko thing, right?
Yes.
And anyone who's ever played against Makanko feels the same way about it.
I think
And
it's worse because you don't have to attack the Makanko.
no, you don't. Yeah, it's optional.
Ubel, they make
They
you
force
attack.
you to attack. But it's the same feeling of what the fuck? Like this is so like it's silly.
It's gimmicky.
It's
Yeah.
counterintuitive to like how you design your deck, you
Yeah.
know, or like the mechanics of the game. Excuse me. But it just feels a little cheesy. But Ubel is that. But the problem with like the Ubel deck was that it didn't even do that.
No.
It was like, yeah, we just put up 10 negates and it's a pseudo FDK.
Farudras,
Yeah.
Phantom, Desiree.
Then you have like
Caesar,
the
you put up
Unchained
everything.
Trap, the fucking like.
Oh yeah, Rage, Yama.
Yeah.
Oh, the
So
good
it just
days.
became like Fiend Slop.
Yeah.
And so like if you actually resolved one of the Ubel effects to attack, that was like a rarity.
Yeah.
It was like I'm mostly using these level 10 bodies to like do degenerate things. which I think was unfortunate because like I like the Mechanico thing, but I understand it's annoying as fuck.
Oh yeah,
and I like the Ubel thing because it's like I think it works better as a show device where like, oh, I'm gonna have to attack this. How do I not do that?
yeah.
Whereas in a game, if you pass and you're like, yo, you gotta attack all my guys and you take the damage, it's like, okay, I just won't summon anything until I can find out an out.
Yeah.
But when you can game me, you know, it's
with summoning just rank 10s and
it didn't feel like a
monsters.
Ubel deck is what I'm trying to say.
It didn't.
But
Not even slightly.
yeah, it's unfortunate that you can't play it like that. And they had to ban the Ubel cards in order.
I know.
Yeah. But Fiendsmith never been hit.
Besides Moon. That's the only thing they ever
It's
had.
not a Fiendsmith card though.
It's like grandfathered into the archetype.
Yeah, I know. But that's true.
Yeah.
Now not every 2 bodies turns into full Fiendsmith combo, which is a really good thing. Especially now.
Yeah.
Because there's so many decks I could spam. But yeah, anyway, so info that starts. You're watching GX. Did you continue with your watch through of the entirety of the series?
Yep. I can finish GX and then I finished 5Ds as well.
Oh shit. Did you ever go to Zexal?
No. That's where I stopped. I'm like, I don't like Xyz in the game as is.
Wow.
I'm not going to watch
Okay,
this
so
show.
let me tell you this though. Zexal is like regarded as the most faithful adaptation to the manga. Because like I can say there's like this YouTube video. If I can find it, I'll link it below. But this guy goes on like an hour plus breakdown of like they really tried to like remake the manga as a anime.
Yeah.
But the original one had to like diverge because it was just a product of the time it was made in.
Yeah.
But Zexal is like a more faithful adaptation of the original with Astral and shit. And I was like, that's cool. That'll make me watch that show. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to give it a shot.
And the number hunters are kind of cool.
Number hunters.
It's kind of sick. That anyway, you should watch Zexal. Arc 5 is cool too. It starts cool, then it gets a little crazy.
Is that the pendulum one?
Yes.
That is my least favorite mechanic in this game.
Okay.
I hate
this is interesting to me because you were not around for the introduction of pendulums, which was, from my estimation, the upsetting part is because it was designed to be game breaking. Which is like a hard thing for players to swallow, right?
Yeah.
Where like they broke the game on purpose. And like you've never played in an era where you had pendulum scales that were not spell card zones.
Yeah.
That was different before.
Yeah, because they had the 2 on the sides, right?
Correct. It was a totally different thing. So you could, in theory, have 8 face-up spell cards on your field.
That's so dumb.
2 pendulums, 5 regular, and a field spell zone.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy in hindsight.
Yeah.
At the time, it was like, cool. Like, that's interesting. But a lot of people obviously hated pendulums and still do. So give me your, like, why do you hate them as a new player?
Why can they go into the spell and trap card zone?
Because they're a spell.
No, it's a monster that you can summon to the field. Well, you can also place in the spell and trap card zone.
That's it.
But then they have 2 different effects.
Yeah.
They're so annoying. I don't want to read a paragraph.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. So here's the thing. I feel like when they first came out, they weren't actually that bad. It was like you put one in the spell trap zone, it's MST. You summon it as a monster, it's Breaker the Magical Warrior. You know, it's like utility.
That's fine.
Yeah. When it's like you put it in the monster zone, it's circular, and when it's in the spell trap zone, it's also circular. It's like, holy fuck, what are we doing? But the problem is when a pendulum comes out for a deck that I like, I'm like, oh, sick. 2 cards for the price of 1. Like those Melodious pendulums they printed, I think it was Legacy of Destruction, I
think so, yeah.
So right around that time, it was like, yo, these cards are broken. They're sick as fuck.
Yeah.
And they like revamped the deck. It was getting tops at that time.
Yeah.
And then it died out very quickly. But it was fun for that month or whatever. Those are cool. I like those. But like Power Patrons,
oh my god,
it's like you're introducing whatever it is. Let's say 10 new cards. That's 20 effects. That's too much. And if those effects have 3 effects, that's 60 things I need to know about it. That's insane to me.
Like the Shade card, that's like a pseudo Power Patron card.
Yes, yeah.
It summons from hand.
Mm-hmm.
It can summon from extra deck. It can add pendulums. It's so dumb.
Ash.
You would think that, and then 2 more effects it has.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
if there's anything I could say, like, I really don't like about pendulums, it's exactly that.
Yeah.
That there's 2 effects, and that's just double as annoying. There's 2 things I need to know. Yeah, I also don't like the Power Patron destroys itself and then gets an effect because it was destroyed.
The face-up extra deck thing.
Yes.
It's Astrograph Part 2, essentially.
It's just too good.
Yeah.
It's too good to... I'll pop it to destroy something. Now I get 2 searches. It's just like, fuck off. What are we doing? But
yeah, because they have that one guy that'll be like, okay, I'm going to pop myself and another guy, and I'm going to pop one of your cards in the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want you to do that, but you're going to pop one of my guys, so I have to pop it for you then.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's annoying because they're getting a search out of it either way.
Yeah, it does the Power Patient thing where it searches when it hits where it's going.
Yeah.
Which is super annoying. The face-up extra deck thing, I think, is also cool, but there's like, for them to make a pendulum deck that I would be like cool with playing, it would be so bad.
Yeah.
Because it would be so slow. But I do think there are exceptions. Like a Miracle Raven. I think is like a really good, because it's like a ritual monster and also its own ritual spell.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It is. I do like Miracle Raven.
And it's like you could throw it in whatever ritual deck and there's like some utility there. But for the most part, it's like a nothing card and doesn't hurt anybody. But yeah, things like Shade, the Obscure, and the Power Patron cards, that's too much for me. That's very like, it gives like flashes of Endymion. That was also before your time, but just too much going on.
The Sulfur Court stuff wasn't like too bad either.
See, that was annoying for me too. Sulfur Court yummy shit.
It was annoying for you because you were playing against it.
Exactly.
I didn't have it.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell, man. Any deck that I'm not playing is broken, and my deck is perfect and fair, and you guys should get good. Yeah, that's just how it goes. So what decks have you played then? So you started with Yubel.
Yep.
You moved to the Runic cards.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you mentioned budget, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there's often a choice. It's very like superhero movie-esque, right? Where it's like you gotta choose, like, am I going to be a bad guy or a good guy? And when you go budget, you're faced with that choice. It's like, do I want to enjoy myself by winning or enjoy myself by playing something enjoyable? And those 2 things are not always the same.
Yeah.
Some people want to win, and so they play stun. Now, I think the problem for me, and we were talking about this the other day, I don't know if you were here for that, but we were talking about stun the other day, and the thing for me is that while you might get more wins than you would otherwise playing a rogue strategy, stun is still rogue, in my opinion.
Yes.
And you're not going to go XO.
No, never.
In most cases. If you do, all power to you. But the thing is, there will be, no matter how many rounds you play, no one is going to have enjoyed playing against you.
Yeah.
And it's not that I need people to enjoy playing against me, but I don't actively leave my house wanting to ruin people's day. So I've never been like, but I feel like it's like the Joker thing, where it's like one bad day at locals and you could just go full stun, dude. But
there has been days where it's like, my deck is just not doing anything. I'm this close to bringing it back. This close.
Didn't you bring it back like one time and it like went poorly?
I did.
Yeah.
I went X5 that day, I believe. I did not win a game.
Yeah.
So that was...
What was that feeling like?
I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to put these back in the box.
Good, yeah. Yeah. I often feel too, though, like a fully anti-meta strategy is indicative of a guy who's just like fed up.
Yeah.
You know, like, I've had enough of these Snake Eye cards. I'm playing Exosister, something to that extent.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's fully like counter. But the thing is, when you play, like, I think you can do that at a regional and you might be okay. But doing that at locals, you're always going to have a bad time because not everyone's showing up with Snake Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
We play at like what I would consider like a fairly competitive locals.
100%.
Where there's like a lot of good players that play top end decks. But it's a half and half.
Mm-hmm.
There's dudes who are still showing up with blue eyes. There's dudes who show up with trains. There's dudes who show up for the first time, like yourself.
Yeah.
And haven't played a locals before. So if you go full balls to the wall anti-meta, you're going to queue into the guy playing,
FTK trains.
You'd be like, well, shit.
Yeah.
And that's just life. That's locals, right?
Yeah.
So my approach for locals is like, I'm going to play the thing I'm going to enjoy playing and try my best to keep winning. And hopefully that'll get me some packs or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go full, you're always going to get the weird matchup,
villain,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah. It's always happens to me.
Yeah.
Whereas like I haven't been going to locals as often as I normally would, but whatever few times ago that I went, I was like, I'm playing board breakers. And that just happened to be the day I queued into the FTK decks and was like, well, this is fucking dreadful. I don't want to do this anymore.
Power Patron.
Exactly. And I'm like, dude, I was playing against Sherwood. He's playing Power Patron. And he summons the cannon guy to burn for 2,000.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, can you loop it? And he's like, I think so. He fucks up the line. I win somehow. But I was like, man, that would have been abysmal.
Yeah.
Because I had nothing.
I think he was missing one extra deck.
Yeah,
monster.
he like cut it at the last minute and
Yeah.
forgot or something. So that was good news for me. I ended up winning the match, but it was like
he messaged me like the day of at like 11 o'clock, like an hour before locals. I was
Yeah.
like, "Do you have this link too?" I'm like, "No,
no, that's fucking funny. But yeah, anyways, you went from U-Bell, you went to Runic Stun.
Yeah.
How long did the Runic Stun era last for you? It was only like a month or two, maybe.
That's how many times I played it. I think it was
Yeah.
like up until Malice and Rizio got their like first proper hit,
Oh, okay.
and then
Yeah, okay.
I went to the Odeon deck.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. That was brief too, right?
Yeah, that was briefer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was, because this was about June, I'd say, or something like that.
Yeah.
Last year. And then I'm like, I see the yummy cards come out in the OCG.
Yes.
I'm like, I want it.
Yeah.
I want the little cup. I want the cupsy wupsy in my deck. So I play like a variety of just mishmash, trying to make you bell work, man here and there.
Biding time.
Yeah, until we get the yummy cards.
Yeah.
And day one, I buy those cards for the ridiculously high price they were.
That's crazy. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember the first day you showed up with it and you didn't you didn't kill it.
No.
You might have even had a negative record.
I think so that day, yeah.
Because you're like figuring it out, right?
Yeah.
And I remember like watching you play and like trying to pay attention to like if you were doing well. Because this is right before YCS.
Yeah.
And I was going to YCS. So I was like, I need to know if these cards are good.
I got nibbed so many times.
Yeah, and I remember watching it and I sent it in the group chat. Like I could probably find it, but like, yeah, Yummy's pretty underwhelming, man. Like this kid's getting fucking cooked out here.
Yeah.
And the guys are like, oh shit, like maybe we won't get it. But they're like, we're pretty sure it's supposed to be good. I'm like, dude, it doesn't do anything. It's just summon dweebs.
Yeah.
And I had no idea about the fucking field spell and shit.
After that, I think because there was that locals, that was on the Friday it came out. And then literally the Sunday was the OTS championship.
Yeah.
I didn't do great on the Friday.
Yeah.
But the Sunday, I made top 8.
Nice.
With the yummy deck. I think I only lost once with it.
I think I must have top 8'd that one too.
I think you did because
right?
we were both out after top 8. I think we both lost our first rounds.
I think I won that one. I was playing against the guy playing Dogmatica Stun.
Oh,
I was playing Malice, but I lost in my top 4.
No, that was the previous. That was the next one we had. That was the next OTS, I thought.
I would have still been playing Malice at that time.
Really?
Yeah, I think I might have top 8'd twice or top 4. I definitely top 4 twice. Yeah. But I can't remember. One of them might have been Draco Tail, and that was later.
Yeah.
So this was probably the only one I top 8'd with Malice. Yeah.
But yeah,
Or top 4 or whatever.
top 8. I get obliterated though.
Yeah.
It
But
was
what'd you playing against?
The guy from Fort Mac. I don't remember his name.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy opened.
Oh, VSK9. Yeah.
Holisu, Rosin, Joko, Raigeki.
Yeah.
Like everything he could need to break my. Because I ended on a Herald.
Yeah.
And like a Yummy Synchro with the surprise.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Okay, so now I am remembering this tournament, and so I did win my top 8 match. I beat Dogmatic Stun, and I played the same guy earlier in the tournament, and it pissed me the fuck off, but I beat him then too. So I beat this guy twice in the same tournament. I was like, fuck you, man. I was like, I'm the one deck that doesn't care about you banishing my shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, my top 4 match was Brighton, I believe.
Oh.
And he was also playing Yummy?
Not at the time. He didn't pick it up till later.
Oh, okay. Then maybe it was a different...
Yeah, he didn't play. That was the second OTS we did.
Okay, then maybe it was then. Maybe I didn't...
I was on that one with like the Mitsurugi Sulfa Cord Yummy stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I remember at one of them nibbing like just too late in the day, and the chain links got away from me, but I had nib, and he was comboing, and he tagged out, and then I chain nib, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. And then Seville's watching, and Seville's like, I don't understand what just happened. Yeah. And I'm like, no, you should be confused. I fucking fucked that up. And then I lost, obviously. Yeah. But just being like, yo, I got his ass. I got the nib, dude. Like, this guy's cooked. And then just fucking it up and being like, well, there goes my chance at winning this tournament. But yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
Yummy, you on your first OTS with it, you got top 8 out. That was pretty good.
Because no one was I was the only one on it for like a month straight at locals.
That's true.
No one else was playing.
Yeah. I was like, you and Dalen.
And Dalen didn't play anything.
Yeah. Anyway, so then, and you started to see like
success with it.
Yeah, the best success you'd had at that point, right, with Yummy. So that's pretty cool. And looking back now, and I feel like it's going to remain this way as we get further and further away from it. This is a golden format, dude.
100%.
This triangle format of VS, Yummy, and Draco Tail. It was fun.
Yeah.
At least everyone who was playing one of those decks was having fun.
I liked it back when I had Herald still at 1.
Dude, that was pain.
Bro. Ending on an IP, the Sulfa Cord Negate, and a Herald with the Yummy stuff.
It's pretty good.
Was so nice. So this would have been literally post dude.
Yeah.
Because when I got Marshmallow.
Right. Yes.
That was like the perfect time for Yummy.
Yeah, that made Yummy really good.
Oh, Yummy, Habakiri, it was so nice how well they meshed together.
So I guess then at this point now, you've played 2 decks that have been stripped from you by the ban list.
Yeah.
What has your experience been as a new player dealing with ban lists?
Goodbye money.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it goes.
Because I think a month before the last ban list came out, where they like murked Draco Tail and Yummy, and that I was messaging Brighton. Yeah. I'm like, Yummy is gonna get hit so hard on this list, and I know it.
Yeah.
What do you think about Killer Tune or Cool Tune at the time? And he's like, nah, Yummy's the way to go. Yummy's so much better. I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, there's a card that says literally floodgate the Yummy cards out of the deck.
Yeah. Oh, because it's level modulation, right?
RS and back to back.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. So I pick up the Cool Tune Core. Like,
it's cheap at that time, yeah.
Yeah, knowing full well Yummy is going to get hit.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, it gets it.
What were the hits?
Cup C to 1, Cup C Synchro to 1.
Yes. Well, the Synchro one doesn't matter.
The Synchro one literally doesn't matter.
Is that still the only hits to Yummy?
Herald was like a...
Well, yeah, but that was before, yeah.
But, Snatchy.
Snatchy to 1.
That hurts.
Yes, yeah.
If it was at 2,
fine.
Yeah. 1,
tough.
Yeah.
And they never hit the quick play, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's not that good of a card. I refuse.
I don't know.
Draco Tail. You especially got the worst of it half the time, where I
Yes.
bounced both your Arthalions.
Yeah. This shit fucking sucks, dude. It fucking sucks ass.
Yeah, I bounced, summoned back Marshmallow out the field spell, added back.
Yeah, dude. I hate that card. That's why like KTS is like the new that card for me.
Yeah.
Or like when I was reading the Magnet Warrior card that does three things. It's like I've seen this before.
Yeah.
You can't fool me, dude. This card's broken. I'm gonna ash it every time.
Yeah.
Fuck that card. Yeah. But yeah, so you played Yummy it ended up probably being about
almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
And various iterations of it. So you played Pure, and then you played Mitsu, and then you played Sulfur.
Yeah. And then the in between was Sulfur Mitsu.
Yes. Interesting.
Was,
I remember you bricking a bunch with that one.
Hey, top forward with that.
Yeah. So how many invites have you gotten since Info?
I believe just the one.
Just the one with the Yummy. Okay. So we're trying to get back to the invites. And how have your regionals gone? How many have you played, and how have they gone?
I've played 2.
Yeah.
The one in Edmonton. You can watch that on the channel.
Yeah.
Go watch that one.
Absolutely.
I got double game lost out of top 16. Kind of still salty about that one.
Yeah,
the guy
sucks.
slow played me.
Yeah.
And then the Calgary one that me and John went to.
Right.
I just bricked to high hell with Cool too.
Yeah.
I took a picture of one of my hands. It was like Imperm Droll, Fall on the Virtuous, Clip Ash.
Ooh.
I'm like, okay. Against
That's
Exo
tough.
Sister, I'm like,
Yeah,
set, pass.
That sucks. That's terrible.
And then they OTK me.
Okay, so we're still looking for regional success then.
Yeah, I still need a proper like event.
Yes.
Top.
Yeah. It's fucking tough to do, dude. Because even in like my prime, I like to think I haven't got there yet, but in the most successful runs I've had at this game and feeling super good going into a regional, to actually do it is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Because at the Edmonton one, like again, you can watch on the channel, I go down 0-2 in the first 2 rounds, and I'm defeated. Like, it's over. And then I win 4 straight, and I'm like, I just got to get one more. My tiebreakers are probably ass, but if I go X2 and don't make top cut, I'll live with that. Because, like, I got the record I was shooting for. I just didn't get it in the way I wanted.
Yeah.
And then I lose the final match to Sam, who is also X2, and he gets top 11, dude. And I was like, dude, that was it. That was my chance. And I fucking blew it. And I bricked.
Yeah.
I bricked hard. But
which was hard to do with your deck at the time, because you were on Draco Tail branded.
And my brick was like, I kept opening the fucking Three Stooges of like Ecclesia, Albaz, or then 2 of the different Albazes.
Yeah.
And being like, man, all right. And I'm going first. And I'm like, man, okay, well, let's try and make Synchro Ecclesia Ash. Okay. I guess I pass. It was fucking brutal, man. Yeah. It's tough, dude. It's tough. Or like you open Ecclesia and the OG Albaz with no Wildbaz, so it's like if the fucking Ecclesia gets ashed, I have nothing. Yeah, and it's a tough way to go, but yeah, it's hard to do. Like even the OTSs, like it's your locals. There's usually some stragglers that come out of nowhere, because they want packs and stuff, but it's still like your locals. And so you know everybody's tendencies. You know what decks they're on. You know, for the most part, their lists. But I feel like regionals is just a different, especially when you're traveling for it.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of strangers that you're playing, and you have to like, there's that element of like learning a stranger's tendencies so that you can like ensure a proper game status. That's difficult enough, like even out of locals. But like when there's so much on the line, it just like it's so tense.
And not to like throw shade at like judges or anything, but I think like home team advantage is such a big thing.
It's a thing. And there's some judges in our local scene that just like I gotta be careful with how I say it. They really like want to make their presence known.
Yeah.
in a way that I find is sometimes abrasive, where it's like you're putting stress onto players by being like too overbearing, and like they're looking for things to like give you a slap on the wrist for because they can.
Yeah.
And I find that to be annoying. There's one guy in particular who's a lot of people have come to me and been like, yo, what's this guy's problem?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, man.
Like at the Calgary one.
Yeah.
After Don had gotten like tossed by the judges,
yes,
which was so crazy to me.
Yeah.
He wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Me and John, less John, but more me. I had a judge looking over my shoulder every game for the first 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Like, it was the same guy.
Yeah.
Every single time. I'd move from like 15 to 21 to 12.
Yeah.
He followed me around like a hound.
That's crazy. Dude, you know, and the weird thing too is like, I won't say his name because I don't want to embarrass him. There's a kid from our locals, more closer in age to you than me.
Yeah.
At a locals where we traveled. I watched this guy get 3 different PE minors for 3 different things in the same match, all within the span of like 20 minutes. Like, wow. He did something and the guy was like, dude, you can't do that, judge. The guy was kind of being an asshole.
Yeah.
Like his opponent, and just kept calling judge. And, you know, have you been warned about this before? No, I haven't, I swear. Okay, well, don't do it again. Something else would happen, same thing. And then I think he must have lost. Like, the kid must have lost. But the other guy was, like, rattled that he didn't get a game loss out of it because he was like, dude, that's 3 times this kid's, like, pseudo-cheated. But, yeah. You'd think they'd, like, you know, why don't you just stay and hover around this kid more so than walk away and then have to be called over again. Like, it's the 3rd time in the game. You should probably just stay here kind of thing.
And that whole event, I didn't get one warning.
Yeah, well,
nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've been lucky enough that I've never had a warning or anything like that. I've talked about it on the show, like that one instance I was involved with at the YCS. That was fucking crazy, but you can go check that. I think that's the first episode of the pod. But yeah, nothing too crazy. But okay, so you're still looking for regional success. Yeah. You've now started to find in abundance local success.
I had that one OTS at the GameCon thing that actually went pretty well for me.
The most recent one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I got 2nd.
Nice.
Blake took 1st for me.
Yeah, well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
No, my hand is just Droll, Valor, Mix, and then Delta or something like that. And
tough. So I guess, what are your ultimate goals? You're saying you're looking for that big event top?
Yeah. Eventually, I'd love to, like, go to a Worlds if possible. Ooh, but, like, that's me shooting for the stars.
Yes. So do you plan on, you know, obviously, as the new season boots up after this coming Worlds, you're going to have to get more invites. Mm-hmm. Are you planning to take it to Nats and go that way, or, like, what's the vibe?
Well, I'm looking at the OCG stuff in that, the new Toon deck that isn't coming out.
Yes.
I hope that'll come out in time for Nationals.
Okay. Next year, yeah.
If that does come out in time, I will be playing that to the bone.
Yeah.
And trying to take that.
Yeah. It's so hard to forecast, right? Because, you know,
usually we'll get already, because we'll have like a set release by like a date.
Yeah. There's cards we don't even know, like, they haven't been released yet. Either as like, you know, pre-release or whatever in the OCG, like that they don't even have yet. So it's hard to say, but yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the format as it is right now? Because obviously it's going well for you. Are you getting tired of it?
I'm getting tired of the mirror match.
Yeah.
I have to be so creative sometimes with these mirror matches.
Yeah.
Because last Friday I was playing Younger Ryan.
Okay.
And we're both on KT at the time.
Yeah.
Game 3 rolls around. It's 1-1. I get to pick who goes 1st and 2nd.
Yeah.
I side for going 2nd.
Dang. That's crazy.
I send this guy 1st.
He sided for going 2nd.
He sided for going 2nd.
Yeah.
He goes, what? You're sending me 1st?
Yeah.
He draws his cards. He normal summons Mix.
Yeah.
Adds. I droll him. He then passes to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yes, this guy's got 3 hand traps.
Yeah. And I go draw. I have like 3 different extenders, full combo. I look at his hand. Bell, Perulia, Fua, Lightning Storm, and the rotary he added.
Dang.
I'm like,
So
I
he's
have
got a
dodged
Bell.
a bullet.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I always feel like calls like that, like in the mirror match, you do have to do things like that.
Yeah.
Just because, like, but I always so like I think I've talked about this on the podcast, but at the most recent regionals, this is probably on the video, but I playing against a guy, he's shuffling his deck, he drops his cards, I see Sky Striker Ace Ray.
Yeah.
And I have to make the conscious choice of like I shouldn't know that. And I'm playing Draco Tail, I'm gonna go first. Which in hindsight, I should have sent that guy first and blew him up because I lost that match. And I lost that match my own fault. I went into the battle phase with 7K on board and was like, game? And he was like, I don't think so. And I was like, okay, well, I'm an idiot. You win. But yeah, those are the types of things where it's like my conscience.
My conscience gets the better of me too, but regionals is a different story.
It's a different thing, yeah. In hindsight, I would have seeing now how ruthless shit can get, I'm like, never again, bro. I'll never let anything like that slide again.
No, regionals is ruthless.
Yes, yeah, you gotta be. But yeah, the formats can kind of get stale in that way, especially when your deck is top dog and you're playing a lot of mirror matches. Mm-hmm. I felt like when I was playing Draco Tail, there's very few mirror matches I lost to people who aren't on TDE.
Yeah.
I lost to Sam once at locals for the win, and he beat me, and I like had never forgot it. D just gotten me a couple times. And every other mirror match I've played at locals, I think I was probably winning 80% of them.
Yeah.
If not more. I think Sherwood maybe got me. I think John ever got me.
John ever got you. I think Sherwood did get you once.
Yeah.
When he like first picked up.
When he first got it, and I was like walking him through how to beat me. Yeah. I was like, fuck, why did I do that, man? And then I don't think John ever got me in tourney.
I don't think so.
He may have got me once. See, if he's watching this, he can correct me. But maybe one time, and I was like, you did it, dude. I think that happened. But anywho. I was like proud of my thing. So I imagine your mirror match score is pretty high.
Yeah. I haven't lost a mirror match in a long time.
Was that the same with Yummy? Or is that one tougher?
So it was kind of like a coin toss because it was just me and Brighton on it.
Yeah, for the most part. And it was
literally a coin toss who has more engine and hand traps.
Yeah.
Because you look at each other's hands, it's like I have Bell, Ash, Purge.
Yeah.
Marshmallow. The Sulfur Quartz starter.
Yeah.
He has Cupsy.
Yeah.
And 4 hand traps. I'm like, I'm probably winning this.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Mirror matches in that way. I find the Rolad mirror match to be pretty abysmal.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
tag.
Yeah. It's like, and like neither, like the deck is not built to be like, I'm killing you now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a
control deck.
Yes. So, the mirror match, especially the branded Rolad mirror match, is pretty abysmal. Because it's just like nothing, bro. I don't know. I was playing one today online, and it's like this guy let me make Dogma, and I'm like, okay, I think I just win, man. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
And then he makes a Dogma with his own monsters.
Oh,
he like Cartesia fuses into Dogma, and I'm like looking at the time. I'm on my lunch break. I'm like, dude, I'm not playing through this, man. Like, this is so abysmal. I just like, GG's bad. I gotta go. Like, exit it out. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a big mirror match guy. The Draco Tail one, for whatever reason, I could wrap my head around it. But in most cases, it's just like, what I do like is when a guy's playing a deck that I just finished playing, because I know where all the choke points are because they've happened to me. Like somebody who's playing Fairy Tail, I was playing online the other day, and he's like trying to bait out interaction. I have like 2 hand traps. So I'm like, I got you, dude. And hit him and he scooped. And I was like, yep, that's the deck. But yeah. So yeah, you have, big aspirations as far as worlds and regionals and stuff like that goes.
Yeah.
I guess, like what has it all been like as an experience for you? Like starting as whatever, an 11-year-old to now over the course of 8 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
What has Yu-Gi-Oh kind of meant to you over that time?
It's been progressively growing as like a core aspect of what I do.
Yeah.
Like I've made more friends through this.
Yeah, man.
Because like I still keep the same friends I've had since high school that I talk to pretty much every night.
Yeah.
But like I've just expanded to like being friends with all of TDE.
Yeah.
Friends with the card shop.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, yeah, it's just been a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
Yeah. It's interesting too, because like it's a children's card game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
okay.
it's a children's card game for, middle-aged guys. No, but it's funny because I always say this, I always joke about it, but Yu-Gi-Oh! And TCGs in general attract a certain type of person.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be, but that type of person is very drawn to this type of space. And I find that type of person also is drawn to other people that are like-minded.
Yes.
Because we all kind of understand things on the same level, where we can talk about how ridiculous pendulums are because they're confusing. But if we both read a pendulum card, we could tell you if it's cost, inherent, blah, blah, blah. Does it need to resolve fully? And I find that, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will be like, oh, some ruling will come out and be like, this fucking game, dude. It's fucking, this game, dude. It's, you got to be a lawyer. But secretly, that's the part we all love.
Yeah.
Is being like, that actually doesn't resolve.
Yeah.
You'd be like, why? It's like, it has to, it tries to resolve as much as it can, but then it stops here, so then it doesn't resolve at all.
Yeah.
It'd be like, it's fucking game, dude. But that's the part that's interesting, because it's like, okay, now I know that.
It's the hidden aspects you don't see at first.
Yes. So now I factor that into every other game I play, and I can use the way that card's worded and put that logic on another card, and now it changes the way I think about this archetype or whatever, right? And I feel like the type of person that it attracts to is also the type of person who just likes having knowledge in their back pocket.
Yeah.
Of like, actually it doesn't work that way. Like for like you'll walk around locals and watch people play when your match is done. It'd be like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, actually it doesn't work that way. And people be like, why? And you'd be like, well, and everyone at locals does the same fucking thing.
100%.
Right? Because it's like, it's just like, that's the fun part of being like, now I know this thing. And now I can tell people. It's like actually, if the Mitsu card leaves the grave, it can't summon itself back, But yeah, I find that's the fun part. That everyone's kind of in that same headspace. Yeah. There's obviously like exceptions to this that take it too far, and it's like, buddy, shut up, I know. But for the most part, it's all fun and games. But yeah, that's cool, because the thing too is like everyone in TDE, for the most part, anyways, grew up playing or watching the show.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that for a long time there hasn't been a Yu-Gi-Oh show. And people have been worried that that's going to stop the younger players from getting into the game. Mm. So it's interesting that like you started from the old manga and the old show, and that led you here.
Yeah.
Because that's a big leap.
I think that's how like people bridge over a little bit though.
Yeah.
Is they start with the older stuff and slowly work their way up to the newer stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because when I rewatched at least the first two seasons of DM about a year ago. Mm-hmm. And it is fucking cool because like they're summoning these things. Every card feels like it has like lore. Mm-hmm. And all the interactions between cards are like, that can only happen when you have those two cards on.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Because like, your time wizard can't kill my dark magician. He just gets wiser. And you're like, that's pretty cool.
That was in the way.
Yeah. Or like, I destroy the moon. Okay. Shit like that. It's like, it's cool because it's like, you found a narrative way out of this situation that works with the monsters that you summon. But it's kind of just like, how can I creatively think of something up, That's more like Dungeons and Dragons, than it is what we do now.
Yeah.
But the same thing is true of like, I have Fallen in the Virtuous and you have Mind Shuffle. these cards have a particular interaction. And that changes with what else is on the field.
Yeah.
But knowing that is the difference of winning and losing. Because if you chain your Fallen Virtuous at any point and try to pop it while my spellcaster's on the field, nothing happens. If you do it when I mind shuffle, you win the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's cool, but it's more compartmentalized where it's like it's way more specific now.
I had to reread Mind Shuffle because on Friday there was a guy playing Rolad.
Mm-hmm.
Rolad Runic, surprisingly.
Gross.
I'm like,
that's perverse.
Okay.
It's like it's not the budget thing.
No, that's not. That's just you chose Runic.
Yeah.
But
weird.
He already had a face-up Mind Shuffle, and he flips another one up. I'm like, interesting. Because you can only activate one Mind Shuffle per chain. I found out. You can't use both.
You can't use both effects.
Yes.
Per chain.
Mm-hmm.
But you can use the same effect twice in that chain. So the two effects it references is the search and discard and the mind shuffle, the bounce, right? You can go chain 1 something, I go chain 2 mind shuffle.
Yeah.
You go chain 3 something, I can go chain 4 mind shuffle. I can't go chain 4 add. I can just chain 4 bounce again.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
Really? I thought I read the cards that you can only use one effect of Mind Shuffle per chain. Because it says the name specifically in the card text.
Yeah, but I think that's in reference to the 2 different effects you could activate.
Yeah.
You can only use one of the effects of Mind Shuffle per chain. Mm-hmm. But I think you can use that effect multiple times. Mm. I could be wrong. And it probably wouldn't even come up. Like, I don't think. But your point...
You're bricking with one and setting another one.
Yeah, sure. Like... I don't think you can go... Because if it does list it by name, then what you're saying is true, in that you can only use it once per chain, whatever effect you're using, and you can't use both effects in the same chain, then you couldn't use a second copy either, because it says Mind Shuffle.
Yeah.
I'd have to reread it, but I'm fairly certain you can. What I learned recently is that we thought initially that you could bounce, say, like a Synchro Monster, but you wouldn't get the summon because it doesn't return to hand. Mm-hmm. You can't bounce them at all.
You can't. Wow.
Yeah, because they can't go back to hand. And it specifically says go back to hand and then. So because it can't go back to hand, you can't. It's kind of like if you have the unaffected guys.
Yeah.
I can't activate an effect that like super polys because there's no world in which it would resolve. Mm-hmm. It's like Liger. There's like you can't even activate it in attempt because the activation implies the resolution because it's all one thing. It's not like target and then. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think of it like if you have a monster that says can't be tributed, I can't kaiju you. Even if your monster's unaffected. But if your monster's unaffected, I could kaiju you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it says can't be tributed.
Different story.
Yeah. Yeah. But... yeah, I don't know. I'd have to double check the Mind Shuffle thing. I actually don't know, but I should know because I play the deck. Not very well, apparently. Yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up there. But anything else you want to say on TDE while you're here?
Subscribe, like, comment, do all the good stuff.
Yeah,
all the good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Share.
Yeah, do that too. Yeah, share around. We don't say that one enough. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
And thanks for supporting the channel and stuff. And I hope to see more success from you in the future.
Let's hope.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
All right. See ya.